name is Darla Wagner. I'm the Tulare County librarian. I manage all our libraries in Tulare County except Tulare Public and Porterville, though I'm really good friends with those people. And we work together really hard. And like Jonathan said, it came across my emails about the literary landmark, and I said, hey, Jonathan, you're our new history room librarian. Maybe look into this. Wouldn't that be really great? Because the Historical Society had just done something out near Exeter or Lindsay area where they had put up a historic marker, and I thought, well, that'd be cool if we could just recognize people who lived and experienced the county, and this was the perfect choice. So I want to tell you, we took a path through this event much like Wilma Elizabeth McDaniel's poem Vacation, about one disrupted by a hurricane. In our case, it was the pandemic. Excuse my version of part of that poem. Yes, ma'am, I guess you can say we had a journey to this literary landmark, one we won't forget. And I'm a little sad we didn't have biscuits and gravy, but the barbecue was good. I also have a tie, a very loose tie to Wilma McDaniel, because my birth family is from Oklahoma, and they came to California after the war, but it's still a similar journey. And so we have roots in those places, and I actually went to college one year in Shawnee, so which is just south of where she was born, and grew up. So, as Jonathan told you, I spoke to him about this right after he started working as our history room librarian, and then it sounds like Paul had the same idea in his group, so we're really happy. I'm not going to repeat what everybody else says, so if you wonder why I keep looking down, that's why. He did a lot of research about this process. I want to give him a lot of credit for that, because every few weeks he would come by and tell me more that he learned about her and all the relationships she had to the California, not just to the county, and her Oklahoma roots, and I found that super exciting. And he worked with the Historical Society on that research as well, and I'm really proud of that. And then as soon as they got the application together, sent it off, it was almost like that we got approved. We were very happy about that. Considering she already has one, we weren't sure that would happen. So we were very proud of that. And then they started putting together a wonderful program that didn't happen. And it was really exciting. I was following all the thread, and then Lisa came on board, and she's been the catalyst to make sure it did happen. And I'm really happy. We connected really early on, and she's been emailing me, and Dawn's been emailing me and keeping me in the loop. And I really appreciate that. I'm a real history buff, so this is very important to me. I'm not from here, but I really appreciate everything that comes here. I grew up in Southern California and lived throughout the state. But I love California history, so I'm really dedicated to this. Okay, so now it's over 2 years later, and we're here. We're at the end of our journey. The Tulare County Library is thankful and excited to be part of this day with the Historic Society, the museum, our wonderful presenters, and the family and the friends. So many family and friends. I'm so excited about that. And all the rest of us here today to celebrate. And now to the unveiling of this literary landmark plaque dedicated and recognizing Wilma Elizabeth McDaniel's beloved poet of Tulare and Tulare County, and like Jonathan said, the first woman and the first in Tulare County and the Central Valley. So here we go.
The family was
okay. The family's
yes,
yes. Okay, I didn't get all of say a word or two. I'll mess it up.
Stories
After the family,
yes, that's good.
Yeah.
I heard it. Thank you. We're going to
Yeah.